I was sweating my ass off last night, dude. I slept like shit. Ever just have those nights where you wake up and you're just like sweating your ass off even though the room isn't hot or anything? Like it's so, I don't even know. This video is probably not going to be very long, but I have an idea for tomorrow's video, so that'll be fun. So anyway, as you guys know, since Mortal Kombat 11 has come out, during MKX I ended up maining Aaron Black and Ermac mainly. I played both of those guys a good amount. I think I played Aaron Black more, but you guys haven't seen me play Aaron Black much. On this game, I decided to go with Sub-Zero. Just, I don't know, he just appealed to me for some reason, just stylistically. I just enjoy him. So as you guys know, I've, you know, practiced with him quite a bit, and he's very clearly my best character that I can play. But there's a small issue that NetherRealm, honestly, I shouldn't even call it a small issue because it could be very, very game-breaking if it's not fixed. But on the title of this video, yeah, there's something wrong with Sub-Zero. Now, I don't know if it's in particular with Sub-Zero. I don't know if other characters have this issue, but it turns out that Sub-Zero can actually just go invisible. It's not an ability, it's not intended, definitely not intended, but there's some moveset or some sort of condition that can be met where Sub-Zero is able to go completely invisible, but besides some of the frostiness coming off of his hands and other moves where, you know, he's making axes and shit out of ice. You can see his projectiles, you can see all things except his actual character model. I've recorded a couple instances of this. This happened yesterday or the day before that now, where I actually have these clips from. And I was actually able to replicate it a couple times, although I don't have it recorded. But here, let me show you guys. All right, so we're back here. Now, this is the first time I ended up seeing this. The reason that it's paused at the moment and I unpaused, as you can see here, I'm completely invisible. I saw this shit for the first time and I was like, dude, I gotta pause this and turn my Elgato on because I have no idea what's happening. Basically, as you can see, Sub-Zero goes in and out of this dimension. He's no longer part of Earthrealm, Netherrealm, Outworld, not a part of any of this. He has now become a celestial being. I tried to do a fatality right here, but yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of like a cutscene or whatever. It's not the actual character model anymore, so I ended up reappearing. I also have another instance of this where I actually ended up catching it in the middle of it happening, not just right when it started. Here, look. So a little bit of context, I was just playing the tower so I can rack up as many, I think, fatal blows as I needed to in order to unlock the next Sub-Zero tower, because I've been grinding the Sub-Zero specific towers. And I'm using this variation where it has a shoulder ram and no longer the, you know, classic Sub-Zero slide. It's a shoulder ram into like this big combo thing if you amplified or whatever. And that's the one thing that I mainly noticed with all of the instances where he just ended up disappearing. This never happened without the shoulder ram. All right, so we're on the second round here, and I just, you know, decided to do the normal thing, get him kind of low. I'm just kind of like doing the normal poking thing, and right there I just try to do a simple little slide or whatever, and I pause right there, and I don't know what's happening. He just comes in and out, and some of his, yeah, little things like that. Some of his combos and animations and other things, he like appears and disappears, and even at the end of this, I end up coming back, and I just stay, you know, visible for the rest of the fight as I should. I don't really know. This just seems like something that if people know how to replicate this, and I figured out a couple things besides just the shoulder slam and whatever, it could be highly abused because you can't see anything that they're doing. You can't see what moves are coming other than like the frostiness coming off the hands and some other moves. It just makes it very, very hard. It's like fighting Cryomancer Reptile. It's just, it's stupid. Yeah, I was just working on the towers and shit, and that just kept happening. I tried looking up some videos and stuff on it, and obviously since the game is relatively new, I couldn't find a whole lot. I did find a video from a couple days ago of somebody else experiencing that as well, but it didn't have very many views or anything like that going on it, so I figured that I would bring this to NetherRealm's attention so people don't think I'm trying to, I don't fucking know. Like, if I were going online and trying to seriously end up using the shoulder ram or whatever in place of the slide or whatever because it's just a tournament variation that's considered better, I don't want it to become a thing where, like, you know, my character has this crazy advantage where they're like, you know, completely invisible and shit. It's just, I don't know, completely defeats the purpose of like actually improving at the game, you know what I mean? And I mean, to be completely honest, I could probably still lose being completely invisible. I just, obviously it's not intended, and since it's on the character that I play the most, it gets annoying to see shit like that. So hopefully NetherRealm sees this and fixes it. You might have already seen some things, maybe already have a fix ready for it or whatever, not really sure. Not sure if it's like this huge technological issue or whatever. I haven't seen it happen with any other character besides Sub-Zero yet, but given I don't play very many others, but I have fought a ton of different characters, so, and I have yet to see this happen, so I don't want to like get reported and have people think that I'm cheating or trying to do it purposefully. Like, if I'm just trying to do a simple combo and I end up, you know, combo that, you know, results in that, I don't want people to think that I'm doing it intentionally either. So just putting it out there, just Yeah, please, come on, man. Stone Cold Redeemer. I swear I already have this mask. Yeah, what the fuck? I already have this. How did I unlock it again? Look, when I go over to the other variations, they already have it equipped. It's already here, and it even has the cryogenic freeze augment thing on it. I don't know. I don't know. See, it's not like it's an epidemic or anything. I haven't, you know, ran into this or played against it myself personally. I don't know how many other people have experienced it either, but I mean, just, you know, looking at the shit on YouTube before, I didn't find much, like I was saying before. So hopefully, since we catch this early, it doesn't become too much of an epidemic or some shit like that. Obviously, me making a video about it could make people go to try to, you know, find and abuse it or whatever. But really, if people are going to take their time to invest it into something that NetherRealm will fix, just be a waste of time for a lot of people. So I'm just putting it out here. I'm telling people how to do it exactly. If any of the NetherRealm guys would have talked to me or whatever about, you know, exactly the conditions and shit like that, I have a pretty good idea of what the conditions are. So yeah, sorry this video isn't as long as the other ones usually are, but I'm tired as fuck today. And yesterday was super busy and shit. I know I didn't upload yesterday and then a short video today. I'm sorry, fucking worst YouTuber ever, blah blah blah. I'm trying, man, but tomorrow I got a plan for something with MK. I got a plan. And then what? The Fortnite season comes out on Thursday or some shit like that. Gotta get my first solo win on there. I know a lot of you guys don't really care about that, but listen, I have to establish my dominance day one. Oh, fucking Fortnite. I realized that I have Aaron Black's head too, so I can put that on here and get his chest. There it is. I wonder what happens if you open up every single head. Is there like another special door that opens up because of that? Is that how you get in the Shang Tsung shit or no? Because that's where I'm trying to land. I'm trying to get in the Shang Tsung's whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I apologize for the video being shorter or whatever, but try my best to make up for it. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos will pop up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's some Jev guys. Later.